In an ancient time, in the heart of the Great Desert, there was a grand sultanate called Ozilan. This sultanate was surrounded by immense walls that protected it from dangers that no one could imagine. Legends spoke of giant monsters dwelling beyond the distant mountains, creatures no one had seen but everyone feared. There was also a princess named Lilia, the daughter of Sultan Kremus, known for her unparalleled beauty and bravery. Prince Alexander, a brave and strong young man from the neighboring kingdom of Dorin, was known for his courage and strength. His kingdom had lived in peace with the Sultanate of Ozilan for many years, but there was a mutual desire between the two realms to solidify this peace through the marriage of Prince Alexander and Princess Lilia. Their love story was unique. It wasn't just a political alliance but a pure love that grew over time. One day, as preparations for the royal wedding were underway, signs emerged that the giant monsters, once mere legend, had begun to stir. It was said the roars of these creatures could be heard from afar, and the earth trembled beneath their feet. Worry grew within the kingdom, and Sultan Kremus convened an urgent meeting with his leaders, warning that these monsters might threaten everything. Prince Alexander and Princess Lilia had no choice but to lead their armies to face this threat. Alexander demonstrated his prowess as a fearless leader, while Lilia led her soldiers with unmatched wisdom and bravery. The confrontation was inevitable, and preparations for the great battle began. On the day the sun rose over the kingdom of Ozilan, both armies were ready on the battlefield. The giant monsters emerged from behind the mountains, their size beyond description, with bodies that dwarfed towers and roars that filled the sky. Everyone thought this would be the end of the Sultanate, but Lilia and Alexander were determined to defend their people at any cost. The colossal battle between human armies and monsters began. The monsters possessed immense strength, but the bravery and smart military tactics used by Prince Alexander and Lilia's forces slowed their movements. They utilized traps and large fires to weaken the monsters' force. Over time, the fighting spirit of the soldiers from both realms emerged, and they managed to defeat several of the giant creatures. At the peak of the battle, Prince Alexander faced a gigantic monster that resembled a dragon in its form and power. He engaged it in fierce combat while Lilia led the soldiers into side battles. By uniting their forces, they overcame the beast, finally bringing it down after discovering its weakness. After the battle, peace returned to Ozilan. Lilia and Alexander became symbols of legendary courage and love, and their marriage was celebrated with grand festivities, uniting the hearts of the two realms and bringing peace for many years. Their story was not just one of love and triumph over monsters but a symbol of cooperation, bravery, and love that triumphs even in the darkest of times.